Today, I want to talk about common sense versus mind energy. Um, Common sense can be verified in physical reality. Uh, you're watering the plants on your farm, and when you're done, you shut off the hose. Somebody else can observe that and agree that yes, that makes sense to shut off the hose. You wouldn't want to waste water and because it's expensive and um, it's a waste. It might create a muddy patch if you leave the hose running. So shutting off the water, somebody can look at and verify, cross check, and say, yes, that's common sense. Mind energy is when you're running around in your head all day with a thought, a feeling, an emotion, and you see Donald Trump on the news, and the rest of the day you're just thinking, I hate that guy. I can't believe he said that. I just wish, I just wish something bad happened to him. And you're just in your head all day, just running in circles, uh, just in an emotional state, um, thinking. That's mind energy. And with our thoughts, a lot of times we don't tell other people. So how can there be any way for anybody to cross check and verify what's going on in your own mind? And so that's the difference between common sense and mind energy, is that common sense is almost always a physical uh, action um, that creates a solution or a change that is best for all. Even if it may not be huge, it's something that is acceptable. Nobody's going to call you out on it because it's something that's what common sense means, that we can all agree that yes, that's something that's good to do. Mind energy, where does it come from? All that energy of thinking and being agitated and upset has to come from somewhere. Um, and I'd say, you feed your body food that gives it energy, that it then converts to these thoughts um, in your mind. But since you aren't doing anything practical to improve your life with this, just by sitting there thinking, or going about your day in an emotional state, um, is that a good use of energy, or is it a waste of energy? Uh, so I would say that more often than not, when we're stuck in these mind loops, we don't look at whether or not we are doing what's best for us in our reality. Are we being self-honest? Even if we really believe that the things that we think are true, are we being self-honest that it's best for us to be in these mind loops, to be constantly having these recurring thoughts, negative emotions, or even the moments of uh, positive feelings that we get fleeting throughout the day, where we get really excited about something. How much is that really doing for us on a practical, physical level? We get a raise at work, let's say. That money is real in the sense that you can actually physically go out and spend it on things. But the excitement and the happiness, the fleeting happiness that we experience about it, um, that almost inevitably dissipates. And how excited we were when we first got the raise, doesn't last. So where does that energy go? Have did we did we did we direct it towards anything that's a practical physical step that's improving our reality, or did we just get caught up in the moment and um, forget that that energy is comes from our physical body, and there's a cost to that. There's only so much energy that your body, can create, and if you're not using it to improve your reality in physical ways, what are you doing? Um, so that's what I wanted to talk about today, and I would suggest to check out Destiny I Process Light. I'll put a link in the description, but that's a free online course with a buddy where you can learn about thoughts, feelings, emotions, and actually how to direct them in a structured way through writing, um, and to not become overwhelmed by the energy of the mind, but to learn how to ground yourself more in physical reality, to be more effective for yourself and for those in your reality around you. So I definitely suggest to check that out, and I'll throw a few more links down there where you can see some more research that people have shared about mind energy, what it is, um, the consequences that it can have in people's lives that they've shared, and how they've applied the tools of self forgiveness, self honesty, common sense, and self writing to overcome um, thoughts and mind energy, and how they've become more effective in their lives because of it. So, yeah, check out those links. Definitely check out Destiny Light, and have a good